I think looking after yourself in the whole marathon that is the SQE experience is really important, and it differs for everybody. For me, I know that there are certain types of rest that I need to have to balance. So what I would advise is, firstly, know what rest you really value, because the more busy you are, the less you think you can afford to have rest, but that is actually where you need it most.
I'd say managing mental health in the SQE was most effective by when I would come in and be able to actually talk to people on my course. I always found that to be the most effective way of managing things.
Obviously, with it being in person, you can really make those connections with your peers in your class. You can make those connections with your tutors. You spend a lot of time with each other, so you can really get to know each other.
Again, it allows you to manage your expectations and allows you to realise that you're not alone with this, and that, you know, everyone does find it hard. It's not necessarily just you. So it was really effective for me to be able to have that personal connection with people, come in, talk about my stresses, talk about my struggles.
I guess any social interaction like that is really beneficial to your well-being, and I felt that interaction was really positive from my experience.
One way in which I try to stay on the right side of happy while studying was actually reaching out to online students and forming a lot of WhatsApp groups, just so that we could talk to each other and we had that sort of strong support network. Making that effort to reach out to online students and just messaging each other or even calling each other once in a while really helped to make me feel less isolated and less alone on the course.
I think when you look at the SQE as a whole, it's quite a lot in terms of the workload. So I think if you look at everything as a whole, you'll get overwhelmed. But if you take it day by day, it doesn't feel so challenging and overwhelming.
I think staying happy is quite challenging when you know you have so much going on and you've got kind of that stress and pressure of the exams in January, so you know you've got kind of that coming up. But for me, I always tried to take off my weekends and kind of really give myself that mental break, so I wasn't constantly doing work.
I'm very passionate about what I do, so I think because I enjoy learning at BPP, I've always been into law. So I think because I have that passion there, that helps keep me happy anyway. And like I said, having the boundary set for my working days and my study days, that also helps me keep me diligent, keep me organised, so that way I'm less stressed.